Good evening, everyone. Welcome to At America with me, Andrea Oriel, as your e-guide for today. Today we will be having another session of Metropolitan Toastmaster. Your next station is Metropolitan. So now, without further ado, I would like to invite our president, Toastmaster Wilson, to the stage.
Thank you very much, our cute e-guide Oriel. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Please give your biggest round of applause. I am supposed to be accompanied here by someone, but that someone is not here. So I'll just operate this on my own. Oh, you are about to come. Thank you very much, Sergeant at Arms. Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause for him too. Finally. Okay, without further ado, we have a lot to do today, so let us keep the formalities a little bit faster and go to the next slide. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me as the club president to explain to you what Toastmasters International is. Toastmasters is a non-profit educational organization working on mainly three things: leadership, communication, and public speaking. We are scattered across 145 countries in 147,000 clubs, which houses 282,000 members. So if all of you have the title Toastmasters, you are part of the 282,000 members all across the world. Next slide, please. Why are we in Toastmasters? I can list at least 1,000 reasons, but for the time's sake, I will just put around 6 or 7 here. First of all, we are always learning in Toastmasters. which means that every time we do something here, be we taking roles or delivering a speech, we are always evaluated by our seniors. So don't worry if you do not feel that you're not going to make any progress. Every time you stand up here, you are going to be evaluated, you are going to have feedback, and you are going to improve. Next, Toastmasters International is a one-stop soft skills improvement. What do you guys want to learn? Do you want to learn leadership? You can join us at the executive committee. If you want to improve your presentation skills, you can stand up here and deliver your speech. Or if you want to climb the rank of officers and the houses, you can always join us after being in the club. We can climb into the area, division, district, and so on and so forth. Not only that, your experiences in Toastmasters are always CVable. That is why in Toastmasters we have two kinds of club. First is the community club, which we are currently, because we are all run by volunteers. And the second type of club is corporate club, where companies form their own club in order to build their members and employee skills. And once they are able to do that, who knows, maybe you can get promoted faster in your company, but that's a tale to talk about later. Now that is pretty much all we can get in Toastmasters, but why specifically Metropolitan Toastmasters Club? Now the orange or red, sorry, I'm colorblind, the points here is unique to Metropolitan. We are collaborating with America, the biggest American center built by the US Embassy in Indonesia. We are located in the Pacific Place, the Central Business District in Jakarta. Please give a big round of applause for America. And then we also have this roaring spirit. We have a motto called Have Fun, Go Mad. So when I say have fun, you shout, Go Mad! Okay, we try. Have fun? Go Mad! Have fun? Go Mad! Thank you very much. Please give a big round of applause for us all. Next slide, please. Now, okay, say that you have already been interested in joining Toastmasters International. What's next for you? If you become a member of Toastmasters International, you are entitled to obtain a pathway. The pathway is basically a curriculum where you can choose what you want to learn. For example, if you want to be like me, who want to become better at communication, you can choose presentation mastery. Or if you want to become a leader in the future, you can take leadership development. We have over 11 pathways here to choose, so don't worry if your needs are specialized because Toastmasters is there for you to take. Next slide, please. Now, the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club has a committee to run, and I would like to introduce to you all of us. My name is Wilson. I am the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club president. Before me, we had the immediate past president, Toastmaster Claudia, which is over here. Can you stand up? Can you stand up? This is Toastmaster Claudia, who ran the club yesteryear. And then we also have our Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Albert. Please stand up. He will be taking charge of our members' educational path. We have our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Nikki. Please stand up. We have our Secretary and Treasurer, Toastmaster Andy, but unfortunately he's not here yet. So I would like to introduce the Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Diana. If you have good photos, be sure to ask her for it because she is taking all the good photos of us here. And last but not least, we have our Surgeon-at-Arms, Toastmaster Ozan. He is the one who is responsible to prepare everything in this meeting. Okay, without further ado, before we begin our meeting, I would like to conduct an induction ceremony for our new members. Next slide, please. Fellow Toastmasters, it is now our duty and privilege to induct one new member into the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. This is an important occasion, both for these new members and for our club. This individual has come to Toastmasters seeking to improve their communication and leadership skills, and we now have an opportunity to help them learn, grow, and achieve their goals. I will now call on our new member. Please withhold your applause until the ceremony is completed. May I welcome Toastmaster Uli to the stage? You can stand here. Toastmaster Uli, you are joining a worldwide organization that has helped millions of people learn to communicate more effectively. As a member of the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, you will benefit from a proven program of self-development. You will become part of an outstanding group of people who are dedicated to helping one another in a spirit of sharing and enjoyment. Mr. Vice President of Education, has this new member been given an opportunity to discuss their needs and goals with the club? Have they been told how the Toastmasters program works and informed of the many benefits they will receive as well as the obligations of membership?
Yes,
Who has been assigned as mentor for Toastmaster Uli?
Toastmaster Uli has been assigned to Toastmaster Sinta as her mentor.
As experience, okay, sorry, the mentor is not here. Membership in this club and in Toastmasters International is a privilege that carries with it many rewards. Yet, it also places certain obligations upon you. We are a group of people brought together to do things we could not accomplish alone. Our collective obligation is to grow and improve ourselves and to share our knowledge and experience with fellow members in a spirit of enjoyment. This means you must work diligently toward your own self-development, evaluate other speeches in a spirit of support and sharing, assist the club in reaching its goals, and remain positive. We ask you, our new member, to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help keep this Toastmasters Club strong and dynamic. Please affirm your membership by repeating the following words. Next slide, please. I. Yes.
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the Metropolitan Toastmaster Club, make this firm obligation to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for its assignment, to apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program, to participate actively in club activities, to evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner, to build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members, and to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
Would all club members please repeat our club's pledge to our new members? Could you please stand up? Okay, you may now sit down because we don't have the pledge in me also. So thank you very much. So can someone bring the certificate for Toastmaster Uli so that we can take a picture of her together? So Toastmaster Uli, congratulations on joining Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. This is a certificate to ensure that your membership is welcome and imprinted in our organization. Okay, thank you very much. You can hold on to this. So with this, the new member induction is finally over. Please give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Uli. And with that, I would like to officially open the club's meeting by knocking the gavel 3 times. And I would like to welcome our Toastmaster of the meeting, who is none other than the Toastmaster Albert as our Vice President of Education. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Albert.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello. So I'm back here as your Toastmaster of the meeting. Basically, I'll be the MC of tonight's meeting. So without further ado, let's go to the next slide, please. Our theme for today is the next station is Metropolitan Toastmasters. So pack your belongings on the locker, in the locker, and you're here now, and we are going abroad to the confidence, a new, better self of ourselves. And the word of the day is going to be explained later by our RNWOD counter. Next, please. I'm not going to be here alone today. This meeting is going to be overseen by our evaluators team. And to To be exact, we are going to hear a lot from our general evaluator. So I will call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Ganison from SUED Toastmasters Club. Can you please join me on the stage, please? And please.
Thank you. As general evaluator, I've brought to you my team of professional and unbelievably top-notch helpers, evaluators, that I will call upon one by one for them to introduce themselves to you. Personally, their own role, and what they do to make this meeting a success we can all be proud of. First, I have my friend, Toastmasters Andy. Would you please come to the stage to introduce yourself? Is Toastmaster Andy not here?
Toastmaster Andy hasn't been here yet, so I will just introduce the grammarian. So the grammarian basically just the English teacher for tonight. He will be Toastmaster Andy later will hear every single speech that you make and maybe take some notes on corrections of your grammar, of your grammatical errors, and will give the report at the end of the session. And also, he will make quotes on nice things that you said on the stage. That's all. Thank you. Back to you,
Toastmasters Albert, I also heard there is also something called the word of the day. Would you mind introducing us?
yeah. The word of the day is abroad. Can you please go back to the The word of the day is abroad. It's an adverb or a preposition, which means on or into a ship, aircraft, train, or other vehicles. And we have aboard, aboard, not abroad, aboard, aboard. Aboard is on or into a ship, aircraft, train, or other vehicles. And the example of the usage of the word aboard is the plane is in full capacity with 156 people aboard. Okay, that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster again.
Thank you, Toastmasters Albert, and thank you for standing up last minute to be our grammarian. Yeah. Next, my dear colleague, Toastmasters Diana, please come aboard the stage.
Nice way of putting that way, Toastmaster Jennison.
Yeah.
Hi, all. My name is Diana. So today I'm going to be the bella counter, meaning that I'm going to count each one of you that is going to choose one of our favorite speakers that consists of table topic speakers, prepared speakers, and also the evaluators. So please make sure to scan the QR code later on the screen and pick one of your favorite members. Basically, that's all. And I'm going to announce that by the end of the meeting. Thank you so much, Dr. Jennison.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Diana. Please come back to your seats. And yeah, it's a pleasure to be working with you. And yeah, with your help, we'll know who's the best speaker, the best evaluator, and the best table topic speaker. Next, we have what counter, Toastmasters Uli. Please help us, introduce us. What's exactly your role?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Jennison. And this will be my first official job as a new member in Metropolitan Toastmasters, and I'm going to be an A and WOD counters. And my job tonight will be, wait a minute, to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause fillers by anyone who speaks. And during the meetings, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. And also, I will listen for filler sounds, including and And I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means. And at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. And thank you, Mr. Postmaster.
Thank you. Do we have a voting for the most the most accounting? Okay. Do we have to vote for the one that says the most counter word? Okay, no. Well, don't kick them while they're down. Okay, and last we have our timer, Toastmaster Dede. Please come to the stage.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Generation. So for tonight's meeting, I have a data for the timer, for the prepared speech, evaluation speech, and then for the table topic session. And then for the each part, I will use my tools for notice the speaker when they speak. The first, I have the green like. So this meaning that the speech has a qualified time. So he or she can vote for the best speaker. And then the second, we have the yellow like. This meaning that the speech has the target times. And then the last, this is the red like. So the speaker has to prepare the closing their statement because she or he just have 30 seconds to finish his speech. And if the timer is over, she will not or he will be not qualified for the word for tonight meeting. It's all from my job, and maybe I will report each uh, after the speaker speech in the stage. So thank you, Toastmaster Jason.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Dede, Toastmasters Uli, Toastmasters Diana, Toastmasters Albert. And please give a round of applause for our amazing team of evaluators. And of course, we also have two personal evaluators, which they will introduce themselves. But for me, as the general evaluator, my job is to evaluate the meeting. But that's not 100% true, in my opinion. I'll tell you why later in my session, at the end of the meeting, when I'll tell you what exactly we can evaluate from this meeting. All right, with that, I'll give my time back to the Toastmasters of the evening, Toastmasters Albert.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Garrison. Well, such a comprehensive explanation from Toastmaster Garrison. Thank you very much, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Garrison. And next one, please. Our agenda for today, we have 4 agendas for today. The first one you have already seen is the new member inauguration. That's when we induct Toastmaster Uli to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. And the second one, which we're going into that soon, is table topic session, where everyone in this room can try to have their session in impromptu speeches. And the next one is prepared speech session, which only available to our members of Metropolitan of Toastmasters International. And the other one, and the last one is evaluation speech session. And we will have, I want to correct a bit from Toastmaster Kennison. We have 3 evaluators for today. And this is going to be the heart of every single Toastmasters meeting. And with that being said, I'll be inviting the table topic master, but before that, I have to announce her project. Toastmaster Nikki, because I am going to be her evaluator later. Toastmaster Nikki is going to present her project on level 2, project 2 of persuasive influence pathway. It is called active listening. And the purpose of this project is for the member to demonstrate her ability to listen to what others say. And how she would practice the active listening by becoming the table topic master. And let's see how she do it by calling upon our table topic master, Toastmaster Nikki, to the stage. Please, Toastmaster Nikki.
Thank you, Toastmasters Albert. Way to put pressure on my shoulders. I didn't know you're.
No, I'm so sorry, but I have to do it.
I didn't know you're gonna announce my project, but okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
This side is good. This side is not so much. All right, I want to try again. Hi, everyone. Hi. A bit better. Let's try the slogan logo of Mets one more time. I hope you guys still remember. When I say have fun, you say? Go Mets! Awesome. Thank you very much. Can I have a big round of applause for everyone, please? All right, thank you. So, Yeah, as you can see on the screen, I'm the table topics master for today. And as you know, as you all know, today our theme is train, right? And I think it really coincides with the ASEAN summit because I think most of us come here by train mostly, or I don't know. Can I see a show of hands who come here by train? MRT, LRT, MRT. Quite a lot, quite a lot. I think the others, I don't know. How do you guys come here? Maybe by walking or by other routes, right? All right, but anyways, we're gonna talk about trains, and then well, the table topic is gonna be about that as well. So without further ado, can I go to the next slide, please? And click next one more time. And one more time. No. Okay. Just click next one more time. I think we need to show the station names. Can you do it? There you go. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys about the rule of the game here. So basically, welcome to Metropolitan train station. We're at the top left over there. And then we have a couple of stations here, journey stations. And then you guys get a free ride to each of these stations. You guys can choose. It's all you can ride. But in every station, basically, you have to share something related to trains, related to journey, something like that, all right? You get the gist. So without further ado, I think I'm talking too much here. Can I have a volunteer passenger from the audience? Okay, we have our first volunteer. Thank you very much. Can you please come up to the stage? And I need to give you a mic. There we go. Here you go. Thank you for becoming our first tribute passenger.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, could you please introduce yourself to the audience first?
Okay, my name is Bimo. I am a new member of Toastmaster.
Woo! Thank you very much, Toastmasters Mimo. Actually, you just joined us last month, right? I
Yeah,
think.
correct.
All right. Welcome, and thank you for trying for our table topics.
Yeah.
So, Toastmasters Mimo, you can take a look at the screen. Which station would you like to go to?
I'm going to O Station.
O station. All right.
Yeah.
Can we have the O station on the stage? And this is the question for you, Toastmasters Mimo. Can you click next, please, our SAA? All right. So O station stands for oh no. Sometimes in a journey, unexpected, surprising, terrible things happen. So, Toastmasters Mimo, tell us about one of your worst experiences during your journey. So, bad experience, terrible experience, and what did you do at that time?
Oh my God.
Oh no, oh my God, right? So you have 1 to 2 minutes, basically 2 minutes to tell us your story, and then you can take a look at the timer over there. And are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, the stage is yours.
Okay. Okay, thank you. In my work, I work creating file presentation, which is present to our customer. Yeah, and then in one night, with my big boss, I created many presentation on the file. And then my big boss always review. Hey, Bimo, why this picture is not good lah? You need to fix it. Okay, boss, yes. And then I fixed that picture. Hey, Bimo, you need to add a more explanation about this picture. And you need to create blueprint for year 1, year 2, and year 3 for our customer. So not to become just 1 year. So split the budget become 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 year, next 2 year, and then next 3 year. Okay, boss, yeah, I will fix. Oh, the bill of quantity is wrong. Oh my God, yes, I will fix the bill of quantity, sure. And then I fix it. And then, yeah, good, 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 good. And then, whoa, the price is wrong. Oh, where you get it from? Oh, this is from my last project, sir. No, 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 no. Please need calculate it using new requirement. Okay, I calculate it. And then I fixing the presentation. And then the worst experience during my journey in my job in the night with my boss, my battery laptop is gone. And then my laptop is blank. I forget to plug the adapter. Oh my God! And then my boss, oh my God! What is this? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I need to insert my adapter, plug, and starting the laptop again. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Please don't angry. Please don't angry. Oh. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And then my laptop is on again. Oh, sorry, sir. I will search the file. Click. The file is blank. Oh, my God. So we're starting again from zero. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I will search again. And I'm IT guy, right? The IT guy always send the file in the cloud, right? Every time sync in the Dropbox. Every time sync, every minute sync in the Dropbox. And then I search, oh, this is last file. Oh, this is last file. Okay, okay. This is, sir. Okay, okay, okay. Please continue. Yeah, I continue. And then until at 2 a.m., I finishing the presentation. Next day, present to our customer. Yeah, I think that is my worst experience during my journey, but I have the solution. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmasters Mimo.
Yeah.
I think you have a wonderful story, and a lot of people, I think, would find that situation very terrible as well. But yes, really thankful for telling us about your experience. Maybe you can share to us the solution in your next speech as well. Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Can we give a big round of applause for Toastmasters Mimo one more time? And you can go back to your seat, please. All right, so that is our first table topic speaker. Who would like to go next? Maybe we can give the chance to the guest first, all right? So, yeah, okay. All right, to the lady over here, please come to the stage. And let me give you the mic. There we go.
Hello,
Could you-
everyone. I'm Mulan.
Sorry, one more time.
I'm Mulan.
Okay, soon to be Toastmasters Wulan. So, which station would you like to choose?
The Y station.
The Y station, please. Oops. There we go. You can click on the nice logo over there to go to the hyperlink. There we go. All right, Y station. Next one, please. So you make my journey memorable. Aw. Aw. In life, there's always a special you that makes every journey memorable. So, soon to be Toastmasters Wulan, tell us about your special you and the journey you had together. It doesn't have to be you as in one person. Can be, let's say, a family group or your friends. But I think all of us want to hear about that special you. All right, without further ado, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. All right, the stage is yours.
You. Maybe you want me to tell a story about love. But it's not.
Yes.
I will tell a story about my family. So, sorry to making you disappointed, but you, what comes to my mind when the topic is about the memorable you, it's about my auntie. He's already passed away, but I really love her.
he takes care of me since I was little. See, actually, it's like since I was a baby because my parents working, so my auntie in the home taking care of me. She cook for me, pick me up and bring me to school, and we are playing together. We are learning together. She taught me a lot about school, subjects, and about daily activity, daily like she taught me about like one by one communication with other personality. I mean like that. And I really love her. I wish her all the best. Yes, that's all from me.
All right, thank you very much, Sintivi Toastmaster Tulan. That's a nice story about your aunt. Do you still travel with her, or do you see her often? Oh, sorry, she passed away. I'm so sorry about it. Sorry, I'm not active listening in that case. At least I'm honest. But I think all the audience here really enjoys your story. Thank you very much for trying. All right, without further ado, without sorry, that was awkward. All right, without further ado, do we have the next speaker, please? All right, to the gentleman over there, please come up to the stage. And as usual, your name, please.
Stefanus.
All right. So, soon to be Toastmasters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, soon to be Toastmasters, Stefanus. Which station?
I think station U.
All right,
Station
U
U.
station. Okay, next, please. All right, unlimited trips. Congratulations. You just won a month all-paid journey by our sponsor at America to anywhere you possibly want. So the moon, the bottom of the sea, the sky's not even the limit. So where would you go first and why? You have some time to think before you start. Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
Can we start? All right, the stage is yours.
All right. So if I ever want a month all-paid journey to like some other place, I would say I want to travel to Germany. Well, I mean, the reason why I choose that is because I have one of my best friend who actually stay in Germany. He's actually married now. So, well, I mean, I didn't like, I have never, not never, yeah, as in, I haven't had contacted him for a very long time because, like, I think in 2022, he got married and he basically now like very busy with his wife, yeah. And I'm not sure if he's like expecting any child anytime soon, which I feel like maybe he kind of like forget the friendship that we had, yeah. So I think, yeah, if I ever won that prize, yeah, I would probably like visit him. And well, I didn't have like a lot of experience with him because I think mostly like I just the only memorable thing that I had with him was that we talk a lot about life and we share like our struggles as well. Yeah. So I mean the reason why I want to visit him mostly actually just to have like to spend again like time having conversations, and also like I'm a bit curious as well, like, you know, how does it feel like to actually live in Germany? And so I think that would be a great experience for me to again like meeting my best friend and hopefully like see some other new things in Germany. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Sinti Toastmaster Stefanus. Which part of Germany?
I think it's like a small city.
Munich? On the highways, I think. Yeah. All right. Okay. Safety first, Jim. All right. Thank you so much for your speech. That's a wonderful story about you wanting to see your friend in Germany. All right. I think we have one more. One more? Oh, and I see someone very enthusiastically raising their hand. All right. Let me welcome this beautiful lady to the stage. May we have your name, please?
My name is Rini.
Okay, soon to be Toastmasters,
So
Rini.
since my name is R, I'm going to choose R station.
Okay, nice. Very quick. Our station, please.
Yes.
All right, for our station, the topic will be Remember That Time. So, everyone got a sweet memory of their favorite journey, whether it be funny, exciting, adventurous, whatever. Basically, good memory of any trip. So, tell us about your favorite trip so far and why. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. I would like to talk about, actually I have a lot of journeys and some of them were not really crazy, but it's like stupid sometimes. Yeah, so one day I came to Jakarta, it's like 1 year ago. No, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I went to the airport. I flight from Banda Aceh. It's in Sumatra, if you know. Fly to Jakarta, but then when I go out from the plane, I walk in the aisle. You know something in the middle that trace the lines that give you way. You have to be in here. You have to be, I don't know, the turns. And then I have a backpack in here. I just want to skip the lines since there are no people. There are 1, 2, and 3 lines. So I think it is faster if I just go like this. So this is my backpack. I didn't calculate it correctly. So what things happen? To the floor. And there are a lot of people in there. Okay, and that time, it's like a lot of shame. But I don't care. It was in pandemic, so I used a mask. No people recognize my face. It's not a big deal. Just go away. So I just take my bag and then there's nothing happen. Everybody in there didn't know my face, so what is the problem? Just don't give any kind of overthinking. So I just went and out of the airport. But until this day, that 2 years ago moment still run in my head. Oh my God, what kind of stupidity I had made in the past. But it's all right. So sometimes journey is exciting and there are a lot of things to be laughed at too. And I think there are not always about happiness and being exciting or adventurous, and sometimes it has to be funny. Even though it's not funny, just make it fun. So that is all. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Can you demonstrate once again on the stage how you fell? I think the audience wants more, right?
I do. The problem is I use skirt for tonight.
Okay, next time.
Yeah,
Then.
next time. I will demonstrate it.
Definitely, we'll be
Thank
waiting for
you.
that. All right, thank you so much for such a funny story. And I think, can we have one more? Okay, we have one more who would like to try. Yes, you over there. All right, can we give a big round of applause for our last passenger? Can I have your name, please?
Husna.
Sorry?
Husna.
Husna.
Yeah.
All right, soon to be Toastmaster Husna. Which station would you like to go to?
R's. No.
I think R is already chosen.
J station.
J station. And there we go. It's a bit serious. Well, you can make it fun as well. But basically, recently the capital's light rail transit, LRT, started operating, although with some hiccups on its first day of operation going viral on social media, TikTok especially. So, what do you think about the LRT? You have sometimes to think?
It's something like serious.
You can make it serious, you can make it fun, just whatever you think about the new transportation.
Okay. Actually, I know this LRT is from yes, there's a lot of social media, but I'm not using the LRT, and I'm more to using maybe in Cibubur next week. But what I love about MRT is because there is cheap. So 5,000 is about 5,000. So maybe in the probations I will use LRT a lot, but I really enjoy the KRL actually. So LRT, because I'm using because my company currently in Jakarta Selatan and there are access to the LRT, so I'm using KRL. So sorry, I don't know to talk, so this is for me.
It's okay. Thank you so much, soon to be Toastmaster Husna. Did you come here by KRL today or MRT? All right. Thank you so much for sharing. And I think that would conclude our table topics session. Thank you for riding with us. And for those who haven't tried, we have the next table topic as well in our next session. So don't forget to try and see you next time as well. Before I move on, though, can I have a quick timer report? Or maybe can we have the mic? Are they all eligible or?
Yes, yeah, actually for the first speaker, Toastmaster Bimo, more than 2 minutes, so he not qualify for this time. And then for the second, Toastmaster Wulan, soon to be Toastmaster Wulan, soon to be Toastmaster Stefan, and soon to be Toastmaster Rini qualify. And for the last, soon to be Toastmaster Husna, less than 1 minute, so she not qualify for this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Timer, for the report. So for soon-to-be Toastmasters Bimo and, Toastmasters Bimo and soon-to-be Toastmasters Husna, maybe you can also improve that as well in your next meeting. But for the rest of you, you can scan the QR code on the screen and choose your favorite table topic speaker out of the 3 mentioned by the timer. Okay, so you have, I'll give you some time, maybe 10 to 15 seconds to scan. All right, has everyone scanned already? I don't think we can zoom this in, right? Nope, okay. No need. There we go. Okay, I think everyone has scanned already. Then in that case, thank you so much for joining our table topic session. Then I'll give the stage back to our Toastmasters of the meeting.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nikki. Such a great table topic session over there. And it's so exciting to ride with us, right? Are we having fun here? Yes, have fun? Nice. So we still have people over here. I thought it was a graveyard. Okay, next one, we have the prepared speech session, I believe, right? And for the first speaker for tonight is Toastmaster Wilson. Toastmaster Wilson, we have 2 speakers for tonight, Toastmaster Wilson and Toastmaster Ozan over there. Please be replaced with some other else. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nikki. And we have 2 speakers for tonight, Toastmaster Wilson and Toastmaster Ozan. And we are looking at that biggest trophy over there. That's the favorite prepared speaker of the night. And Toastmaster Wilson will deliver his speech tonight. And for that, he will be presented by his evaluator, none other than, I forgot, Toastmaster Revo. We have visiting Toastmaster Revo from UI Toastmasters Club. Please introduce Toastmaster Wilson as the speaker for tonight.
Hello guys, good evening. Thank you for coming to Metropolitan Toastmasters. So tonight I'll be Wilson's evaluator, and his path is about engaging humor, and he is now in level 1, project 3, which means he will do introduction with great body language, and we also do a variety of vocal language. Yeah, I think so. And the title of his speech today is "The Worst Day of My Life." Perhaps it was his childhood or maybe his work life. I don't know. We will see. So let's give a big applause to Toastmaster Wilson. Good luck, bro.
Last year, the Sunday before my very first day at work, I arrived home from a very exhausting flight. As I unpacked my belongings and brought my shoes outside, little did I know that action of mine would be the worst day of my life. As I walked through the door, I slammed my pinky toe to a bench. It was so painful. I wanted to faint, but I couldn't faint because it was so painful. With my last remaining strength, I called out, "Dad! Help me!" My worst day of my life was an accident one day before I work. How would you react to that? Would you ask, why did this have to happen? Because I did, and I struggled to find out why. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow survivors, I still remember the emergency room like yesterday. The faint smell of medicine and the beep from the heart rate monitor. Sitting beside me was my dad, who tried to be optimistic. "Don't worry, son, this is just a sprain." My pinky toe was making an angle. Is this sprain a new medical breakthrough? As I feared, my pinky toe was fractured. I felt absolutely devastated. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. And because of the hospital's marvelous service, I only had to wait 3 hours to get bandaged. 3 hours where in each second I really wanted to cry. What am I going to say to the HR? Am I getting fired in the first day? As I kept overthinking, finally I was discharged with one limp leg. It felt devastating. I never knew I had been taking my healthy legs for granted. That truly was the worst day of my life. But then I realized it could get better. When I had finally contacted the HR, they didn't say anything about termination. Instead, they told me to rest and wished me for a speedy recovery. I felt happy knowing that I was still an employee there. Sitting beside me was my dad, who tried to be optimistic. "Well, son, I hope they still pay your salary." The worst day of my life just became the worst month of my life. I had to wait every day. I didn't know, am I getting a salary or not? I don't know whether or not I can afford to get my own food by the end of the month. Even I checked my bank account more than my my crush's Instagram. But the day came, and when I saw the bank account, my salary was paid in full. I felt so joyous. I felt this was the most blind salary ever in my life. I now can rest in peace, not literally, but at least until I recover. But the story doesn't stop there. Last month, my family and I went to a diner. Now, my little brother, which is 13-year-old, tried to open a snack with a knife. Little did we know that action of his would be the worst day of our life. With the swift movement of the knife, I saw red. Sitting beside me was my dad, who failed to become optimistic. "Oh no, he sliced his finger." And then as I heard that, suddenly something dropped on my right shoulder. I turned my head left and I saw my mother heavily breathing. So my panicking dad and my barely conscious mother and my bleeding little brother, the life of my brother lies upon me. So I wrapped a bandage on his finger and said, little bro, don't worry, just keep squeezing your wound, okay? And I drove him to the hospital. After I arrived at the hospital, I felt nauseous. The faint smell of medicine and the beep of the heart monitor reminded me of that day. I truly didn't want to experience this again. But when I looked at my brother, weak, I realized that there is something much more important than my trauma. Okay, Wilson, I have been here. I know what to do. So I called upon the nurse. My brother has sliced his finger. Could you please help us? And then I sat him on the bed and I said, little bro, don't worry. Just keep squeezing your wound. And then eventually the doctor came and then he said, don't worry, only the skin was sliced. A long week's bandage was more than enough. And when we got home, we saw our parents' relieved face, and if that's not calming, I don't know what else is. Dear fellow survivors, I had the worst day of my life, and I found its purpose. When an accident happens, it's very easy to feel devastated. But it's up to us whether or not it stays a memory or an experience. Because if I hadn't been hospitalized by myself, I wouldn't be able to help my brother. So ladies and gentlemen, if your worst day of your life come, how would you react to it? Back to the Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. Yeah, so when the worst day of my life happened, yeah, let it be. It's the worst day of your life. Your day is effed, but yeah, what can you do? Unaft it? You cannot. So we are going to the next speaker. The next speaker is Toastmaster Ozan. He is sitting nervously there. Hi, are you good? he will be introduced by his evaluator, Toastmaster Claudia, our immediate past president. Please come on stage. And the stage is yours.
The stage is crispy. I haven't been here for a long time. It feels so good. Well, okay, so as you know, Toastmaster Ozan is going to be our second speaker. I will act as his evaluator. As an evaluator, it is my purpose here to first introduce him. Toastmaster Ozan is a part of our EXCO, and he is very active in the organization. And tonight, he is going to be speaking in front of all of us about our theme today. What is our theme? Train station, yes. So he is taking the pathway of presentation mastery. He is currently on level 1, taking project 2, which is speech with a purpose. So the project purpose is to learn and review basic methods of writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. So basically, he can choose any topic that he wants, and then he has to make a very well-structured speech and then deliver it in front of us. So for this specific project, he already chose the purpose, which is to entertain people, us, on the daily struggles of commuting each day, specifically with railways. Everything is about railways or train or LRT or MRT these days. Oh my God. So, without further ado, let me call upon our second speaker, Toastmaster Ozan. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Claudia. What's with the sudden pause? Well, let me ask you first then. Do you know what this is? For those who didn't know, I could ask you first. No, it's not an ID. It's literally a card. And what is used? It's usually used for, what you say, people who commute via trains every day. As you know, we, most of the time, the Jakartans or people outside Jakarta, tends to commute every day into the city or towards out of the city. And everyday life, we would carry these around by ourselves, yes? That's right. And when you think about it, what do you do every day when you want to go to work or you go to school or go to college? You would go every day, waking up, dressing up perfectly, perfume on time, and then rushing out into the train station. That is if you're not late. If you're late and you're up against the rush hour, then you have to come aboard the train with the rush in hand, unprepared, messy clothing, just like this, rushing in, peeping under the ticket station and coming off the stain, and possibly getting yourself into a starting situation. And what does that mean? If there's a lot of people standing right there and you're packed a lot. And most of the time, if you're lucky, you'll get a door prize from the train station. And that's, what's that? A seat. A seat is the most precious treasure there is on a station. If you would get there every time the doors open, you would go rush in every time, get a seat. It's mine. All right, it's mine. And what do you do if anyone who comes late after you? Oh, I'm sorry. And what about if there's a woman? I know you would do this all the time. You would pretend to sleep. I know you did. I did that at least once. I don't know about you, but I get on the mixed train with passengers from males and female. But I heard that the most female-only station is a lot more wilder. For whatever reason, they would scream around, fighting over each other. This is my seat! No, it's mine, it's mine! And the security has to come like, okay, ma'am, that's all right, okay. She comes first. Please, do not do this. Everyone has to commute. Well, as much of the rush hour, you should know what is the most densely populated stations these days. Manggarai. That's right, Manggarai. It's the all hubs of every people coming through, whether in and out, going here and there, going to work, and these days there are 3 stories today. But that day, back in the day, it was only on one floor, several platforms. It's atrocious. And it's not my feeling, because let me tell you why. I had some stories. This is probably during my time doing commuting as a college boy. I had to go back from home, and it's definitely a rush hour. And during this time, actually, I pretty got lucky, because from where I'm from, going home is basically going against the traffic. So I'm literally going outside the town whenever I go outside and coming back home against the traffic. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, the thing is, let me tell you why. If you're not focused, if you snooze for just a little bit, it's one fatal mistake after commuters. If you snooze, you lose. And that's why. Let me tell you why. Because you would miss out a train station. You're missing out on your stops. So tell me, have anyone ever been missing out on their stops? Yeah. Or having several routes divided? Yeah, that's funny, because here's one thing about when it's time to gathering journey back home. I was on a train, and of course, I get the special prize. But those prizes come at a cost if you spend it too much. So here I am, enjoying myself, sitting down, enjoying, sleeping, and napping. But that comes at a cost. Because you know why? It would become a nightmare fuel. because I miss out on my train stops. And that what was the result? Where do I end up? Manggarai. So the initial part where I get the most luxury seat because I was too overenjoyed about it, I end up in Manggarai. And what did I do? Because this was my first time, and then back then I was like, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Do I have to go back? I don't know. What is that? So in the end, because I was lucky, so my brain just kept thinking, oh, I just can't go back to the trains the same way, the other way around. But the thing is, this is Manggarai we're talking about. Back then, there was no 3 stories, only 1 floor, several platforms. There are many people who are coming in and out, and we have to go through several rail stations, like going up and down the stairs. And you know what? You get the sardine package. You're going home, densely populated, sorry, please, you're getting jam-packed by the whole lot of people. So in the end, I had the most, initially what used to be a 20 minutes journey back home, and that turned into 2 hours. That's an experience. But what do we get from that? If you need to focus up to coming aboard the train. So if you snooze, you lose. That's about it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Ozan. Yeah, you made me go into a PTSD of going to Manggarai Station. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really relate to that. That rush hour. No, thank you. But yeah, you make me really realize. Just now, I came here by train, KRL, commuter line, from Bekasi to Sudirman, and then I continued by MRT to Istora, and it passed Manggarai Station. And then after that, the lady in the monitor said, next station, Cikini. Huh? Wait a second. So the train just goes like from Bekasi to Jatinegara to Manggarai, and then it goes pop to Cikini. So I'm going to Gondang Dia. This is going to be a really around the city then. But luckily, the conductor said the next station is Sudirman. That's fine. Okay. And we're going to go to the next session. Before this, I would like to ask to our lovely timer, Toastmaster Dede, are our speakers eligible to be voted?
Yes, congratulations for the prepared speech. For both of the speaker qualify to vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Dede. So everyone is eligible to be voted. So now you put out your camera to scan this QR code and put on your votes. I will have like 30 seconds of silence. Just scan the one on the era. You have your own personal QR code. Has everybody voted? Has everybody voted? Some still trying to scan the QR code. Have everybody voted? I guess so, because everybody has their phone put down. And we are going to the next session, which is the evaluation session. For that, I will call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Genison.
Thank you, Toastmasters of the meeting. We are behind schedule. If this is a train, people will be rioting if we are behind schedule. So, let's chop chop. First evaluator, Revo.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jennison. Oh, this is my picture there. Okay. That's like the big me. This is the small me. Yeah. Personally, I have known Toastmaster Wilson for quite a long time, and he is really a good speaker. So, as an evaluator, I will not fix or give some, how do you say it? Ideas, yeah? Yeah, evaluations or ideas, because I think it was a great speech, and I love how at the first he slowly stepping down and then laying down to the floor to show how hurt he was, and I was like, ha ha ha, oh shit, because I remember I did the same thing too. Sorry. Okay, yeah, yeah, because I happened to me the same way, but I didn't was more hurt as him. I was the survivor. Yeah. So what can I say is that he succeeded in his speech. He showed great vocal variety and body language in his humor speech. And if you're asking me, hey Revo, what can I do to improve my speech? Well, maybe you can come near to the audience to get more engagement. So not only on the floor, but also to the audience. I think that is for me as an evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters. Revo. I personally believe that we only need to evaluate one thing because it only takes us, if we can fix one thing in one day, imagine what we can do better in 1 year. So, second evaluator, Toastmasters Claudia, please.
RG. Can I get an applause? I love applause. Okay, so first of all, let us congratulate Toastmaster Ozan. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ozan. You have completed your second project. And to be honest, I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it very much. It was like attending a stand-up comedy session, you know. It wasn't. I think your pathway should be engaging humor, not presentation mastery. So I guess it should be your second pathway next. So as an evaluator, I have to give out to you what you excelled at. The first thing that I remember is that you ask a question to the audience at the beginning of your speech. And it grabs the audience attention, and you maintain that attention by throwing in jokes and also funny gestures all throughout your speech until the end of your speech. And then secondly, I think your stage control was very great. You walked all the way there and all the way there, so you were very confident and you are very sure of yourself and the plot of your story that you didn't need time to recall, and you just, went about it and take great confidence in on the stage. And then I think you have very good structured, and you link back to your assertion in the beginning by saying that the essence of being a commuter is that you snooze, you lose. And I think that resonates a lot with all of us, especially taking into account that our geographical location is in SCBD. A lot of us are commuters, so I think this story, it's your personal story, but it's also personal to a lot of us, and you made a slogan that can stick with us in a very long time. And then you may want to work on, I think because you made a lot of motions, you made a lot of bodily gestures. Sometimes it's very normal for us to be away from the mic. So I think I heard that your voice sometimes was away from the mic. So you may want to work on that. When you have a lot of bodily movements and gestures, you may want to work on your hands so that your mic is steady. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much, everyone, and congratulations again, Toastmaster Ozan.
Or you can just speak as loudly as Claudia, so you don't have to use the mic at all. right, let's call upon our table topics evaluator, Toastmasters Albert. Come back here. Yes, I'm back. Yeah.
And I'm back. Yeah. To evaluate Toastmaster Nikki, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need my photo over there. It's too much. So Toastmaster Nikki, congratulations to as you have completed your project on active listening. You did very well. Has everybody here really want to try that table topic session? Yes? 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 It's very fun, right? It's so relatable to us. How many of you use trains as your main public transportation? I see some people. Yes. So it is really relatable to table topics that is relatable is a fun one. So kudos to that. The other one is I like that you make that abbreviation of journey into that stations, and that's quite nice. The presentation is also nice. But I have to note something. The first thing is in this specific project, you have to practice your active listening. By that, you have to summarize every single speech or making some comments. You made some comments on some speeches, such as BMOS, and I forgot the one with families, and soon to be Toastmaster Wulan. That's good, but you forgot. Sometimes you are too excited, and you forgot about some details about what the speakers has said, and that should be evaluated. That should be in your active listening process. Other than that, I have little to none of comments. You did really great. You engage with a lot of guests. That's really nice of you. And with that, I will pass back the control to Toastmaster Janison as the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmasters Albert. Can we have a big round of applause for all three of our evaluators? And with that, Toastmasters Dede, please give us a timer's report. There you go.
Thank you so much for the evaluation session. For the first evaluation for Toastmaster Raifu, I'm sorry, you cannot vote for today's meeting because you less than 2 minutes. And then for Toastmaster Claudia and Toastmaster Albert, congratulations because you will be voted for tonight's meeting. Thank you for all.
All right, so speaker number 2 and speaker number 3 are eligible for voting. Please scan the QR code and vote. Please mind the gap. This is not the correct station. Not quite the voice actor voice, but I'm working on it. Berhati-hati di ruang platform. That's the Singaporean version. Okay, I believe we have all voted. Thank you for your votes, everyone. And now, may I invite our counter? Who's our counter again? Toastmasters Uli. Where's Toastmasters Uli? Ah, yeah, come. I need your help. Please help us reveal the most award.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Janison. Well, here I will come back again, and I would like to give my report as my first job to my boss, of course, so my GE, the Toastmaster Janison. And here I have 5, 7, 9, 10 speakers. There are table topics. and evaluators, and of course the prepared speech. And for the first table topic, Toastmaster BIMO, you have for A, for R, and to so. And for soon to be Toastmaster Wulan, you have to like, and soon to be Toastmaster Stephanus, you have like 10 and 16 fillers words. And then soon to be Toastmaster Rini, you have 3 fillers words. And then for soon to be Toastmaster Husna, you have 4 filler words. And for the speaker, for the prepared speech, Toastmaster Wilson, I have to acknowledge that I am jobless here because you don't have any filler words here. And then for soon to be Toastmaster Ozan, you have 4 repeated words like and. And then next, move to the evaluators. Toastmaster Revo, you have 4 and 2 And for Toastmaster Claudia, you have 4 And the last one, Toastmaster Albert, you have 2 And for the word of the day, aboard, it's only mentioned once by general evaluators, which is Toastmaster Janison.
5 seconds after
Unfortunately,
she said
other
it.
Toastmasters haven't speak about it yet. And then that's all for my report to my boss. Back to my boss, general evaluator, Toastmaster
Thank you,
Janison.
Toastmaster Zuli. And finally, grammarian, get over here. Get back here. Albert, oh, he's back. Andy is back. The promise Andy is back.
Right, so sorry everyone, I was late, but luckily I arrived in time to listen to all of your speeches. And I would like to begin my report with the table topics speaker. So, Bimo is not here, but I didn't pick much of his speech, so I'm gonna skip him maybe. But next up is Mulan. So you mentioned some words that I pick up that you can improve, such as in the home. Instead of using in the home, you can use at home. And for Stephanus, so you mentioned I haven't had contacted him. I think it's better if you use I haven't had the chance to contact him. And for Rini, you use I didn't calculate it correctly. It's more proper to use I didn't calculate it correctly. And lastly, for Husna, so you mentioned MRT, there is cheap. I think it's more proper to use MRT is cheap. So next up is for the prepared speech session. So both are really did great with their speech. So I didn't pick up any major grammatical error. But for Wilson, you mentioned the most blind salary, and I'm not really sure what's more proper than that. I mean, it doesn't feel right, but really I didn't know what to change it to. The most blind salary. Anyone know? The most freeloading salary. Okay, there you go. And for Ozan, so you use a lot more wilder, and I think it's more proper if you use much more wilder. Like wilder, it's I don't know. If there's like an English teacher here, maybe you can differentiate it. And lastly, with the memorable quotes, thoughts, words, and others. So from both of you, because I was so enamored by your speech, I didn't pick up any because I was just that enamored, really. Okay, so that's all from me.
Thank you, the promise, Andy, for grammarian's report. And I have 3 minutes. Dada, please help me time 2 to 3 minutes for my report. So as the general evaluator, I've alluded earlier that my job is to evaluate. But I believe my job is not to evaluate. My job is so everyone could learn from what we did today and make a better meeting and be a better individual when we get out of this room tonight. All right. So the first thing is that, okay, table topic session, active listening. Throughout the first speaker, when Bimo was speaking, I was observing Toastmasters Nikki, and she was actually looks like she was listening. I was convinced that she was absorbing everything, but it was, okay, maybe not. Yeah, sometimes, the point is sometimes we miss. Sometimes others also miss our point. It's not always 100% we connect our thoughts with one another. So, my question to you is, if you miscommunicate with someone, is it your fault or is it their fault that they didn't listen? Exactly. Thank you. Takes two to tango. So, today I'm going to give you 2 tips on how to do better on both sides. First, if you are the listener, so Nikki, this is especially for you. Sorry for dunking here, but what you can do is, as you are listening, you will be tempted to think about other things. You will be tempted to think about dinner. You will be tempted to think about transport home. You will be tempted to think about everything else besides that speaker. But what you can do is, as the monks say, breathe, take your mind back to the sensation of your body so you can go back to be present in the room. You can focus on your breathing or focus on your toes. So while you are listening, breathe and toes. And this will help you better listen. I promise this is a technique used by CEOs worldwide to make them more charismatic because they seem to listen to everyone they talk to. And the second thing is, when you are talking, what can you do to make yourself more so people want to listen? The 2 speakers demonstrated really well. And the key is body language. So the first thing is to be present. Second, body language. The most interesting part about both of our speakers' speech is when they were doing this and when they were doing this. Because our minds are trained for billions of years to notice monotonic gestures and body language, but has only recently evolved to comprehend language. So that's my 2 tips for you to be a better speaker when you get out of this room. First, to be present. When you listen, take yourself back to this room with your breath. And when you speak, use the power of body language in however way you can so that they want to listen to you. Back to you, ballot counter. Ballot counter, who's the ballot counter?
Hello from the other side. Yeah,
Look at
okay.
you, Diana.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Jonathan, for a very wonderful evaluation on tonight's meeting. And I'm going to announce you the favorite speakers of tonight, the highlight of the meeting. So please, drum roll, please. I'm going to announce the first favorite table topic speaker is soon-to-be Toastmaster Stephanus. Please come to the stage. Please come. Okay, so let's take a picture together. Say hi to the camera.
Okay, in 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna announce the second favorite speaker. The second one for the prepared speaker is, drum roll please, it's Toastmaster Ozan. Please come to the stage. I can assure you this is not nepotism, despite this being my brother here. Congratulations.
The trophy goes to Ozan, as we dared before. The photo of Diana.
Oh yes.
Using the holding.
Yes, it needs to be replaced. My picture needs to be replaced by his.
By Ozan's face.
Yay! All right. Okay then. So now I'm going to announce the third favorite speaker, the third the evaluator. Okay, please drum roll, please. It's Toastmaster Claudia, please come to the stage. It's good to have you back here with us again.
I don't know why I'm so excited. Thank you for having me back. Thank you. This is not for you. This is for you. No, I'm taking this one.
Okay.
In 1, 2, and 3. Once more. In 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Alright.
Take a picture together.
Together.
All of you.
Okay, so okay, back to the Toastmasters of the meeting.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Diana. That concludes our meeting. Congratulations to all of the favorite speakers for tonight. With that, let's officially close the meeting, and I will pass over the control to Toastmaster Wilson, our club president, to officially close the meeting.
Yay, everyone! Please give a big round of applause to all of our speakers and role takers. To be honest, this is probably the first meeting that I see the speakers are very, very mastering their stage. You have me, who tried to lie on the floor. We have Toastmaster Ozan, who tried to sit on the floor. And to be completely honest, this makes me happy because this is exactly the quality that I'm trying to achieve in our meetings. We want engaging speakers, we want role takers who are doing their job, and hopefully we have a lot more guests and members joining us as family. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, if you are curious in joining us in the future events, we welcome you to follow our Instagram account at @Toastmasters, or you can simply scan the QR code here if you want. Next, please. And then, if you are interested in Toastmasters, you want to become members, or you just simply want to know more, you can contact our Vice President of Membership here. We have 3 barcodes here, her number, the survey, and also the WhatsApp group for every member and guest of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Okay then, with that in mind, next slide please. I would like to officially close this meeting by hitting the gavel for 3 times. See you in the next meeting. Have fun! Thank you very much. Back to the e-guide.
Oh, I'm tired.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to today's event. I hope you had a great time. And if you are interested in joining more of our events, please follow us on our social media. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at America. And please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and newsletter as well. And with that, I think we have reached the end of today's event. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming, and see you at the next America event. Thank you.